Why? According to the Doza. And thank you, because you could have been anywhere in the world. But you're with me, the incomparable Bun Johnson. You know I appreciate that shit, man. And I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back at the jump off. And happy holidays to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you celebrate, we ain't gonna get into too specific because I tend to go off on these tangents and I might sound a little racist. But that's not what we trying to do. We trying to uplift. We trying to celebrate everybody. So no matter what it is you celebrate this holiday season, celebrate it with people you love. Celebrate the people you want to love. You know what I'm saying? Get closer, you know? So just enjoy yourselves. I hope you've been enjoying yourself, even in the absence of the Doza. A lot's been going on, as I'm sure a lot's going on in your lives. You know what I'm saying? But how can I say this politely? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I do care. I do care because I want y'all to be successful. I want you to get everything in life you ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you listen to the Doza, whether it be 6 years, 6 seconds, 6 millenniums from the time this shit drop, bro. I want any nigga, any woman, any motherfucker body out there supporting the Doza to win, man. So don't get that confused. But this is basically how I came into the episode. I got many jobs, and one of the most central things in most of the positions I have is to greet people. So you say, "Hey, how you doing? Ooh, good. You know, can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Do you need help?" Just basic, general greetings. And I get in my feelings sometimes about people, when you speak to them, they don't speak back. You make an eye contact. When they look you dead, you're like, why the fuck are you speaking to me? Those are one of the most disturbing things ever. But then I thought the other day, maybe I was tweaking it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. The other day, I'm I'm trying to program myself and to stop asking people how you doing. Not everybody per se, but most people. Because I don't care. And I get that right. And most definitely, it was a time where I went through grief counseling. And in this book, it was telling us that, how you doing, you get the right to answer that shit any way you want. But per se, people don't want to hear, yeah, I got testicular cancer, or yeah, I just got in a car accident, my shit got smacked up, or man, my homie just killed his fucking wife, and I'm struggling to realize that he this type of guy. Who wants to hear the sorrows and the sad shit out of motherfucking mouth, bro? Like, you don't give a fuck how I'm doing. Because if I tell you, if I like me, my personal response to people asking me how I'm doing is I ain't complaining, which I'm not, but I'm going to eventually. You know what I'm saying? I might not be in this moment, but I still feel like that's a cop out just to make it easy. Or sometimes I redirect the question, "How you doing?" just to let you, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe this is a reflection if you want to tell me how you doing. Because I can honestly say you don't give a fuck about how I'm doing, and I haven't internalized that to be like evil, but it makes me focus more on the people who I do give a fuck about, or I interested into getting to know better. So I'm going to ask them questions. To generalize that question to everybody is crazy. You are not prepared for the response. Some people are going to tell you about how they doing. Let's be real. Because if a motherfucker was being real with you, it would blow your mind. Everybody, not just the happy people, not just the sad people, not just the evil people, not just the good people. Everybody has their own little section of hell they're gonna have to walk through. And you don't know if today that destination. So to ask people, I just think it's kind of insensitive because you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So it's hard as hell because I've been ingrained to ask that just to keep conversation going. I'm a natural salesman, you know what I'm saying? So you wanna seem genuine in all aspects, but like just to show that I care without having to actually care. That's like a motherfucker telling you, yeah, I'm gonna pray for you. It was a point like about 10, 15 years ago where I was like, man, because I was raised in the church. I'm not a big church going person no more, but I got faith. And I still pray. I still thank God as many times as I can when you know what I'm saying? So, I got a accident the other day. I tell God, I said, man, I got home. I said, thank you, God, because it could have been worse. And I was like, man, bro, this is not like you. You're supposed to take an outlook. Ain't you supposed to be angry? You supposed to be sad? Like, no, bro. No, hell no. So when you think about asking somebody the next time, how you doing? Think about, like, actually, do you give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you tell a motherfucker you gonna pray for him. Think about if you actually gonna go home and remember that I told you I was gonna pray for you. Think about you lying on big homie. Yeah, I'm gonna pray to big homie. I'm gonna make sure the Most High know I give a fuck about you. You know, I don't feel like I'm weird or just a different type of person. I feel like most people, if you reach a level of maturity, you just do these things. Like it's ex women I don't speak to them more. I love the fuck out of it. I pray for them. I got motherfuckers who I don't talk to no more as friends. I still pray for them and their kids. I want the best for y'all. I don't have to be present to pray for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never gonna tell you I'm gonna pray for you because I'm gonna feel bad if I forget. I feel bad. Like I will offer my condolences and I'll pray for you right then and there. But I can't say I'm gonna keep you in my prayer because the prayer line long as hell. I got a hella motherfucker. I got hella nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? I got hella sisters and brothers. I got my mama. You know what I'm saying? I got hella motherfuckers on the day one. Niggas I gotta pray for. They got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got to pray for all the hoes out in love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping they doing. I got a lot of motherfuckers on the prayer list. Not to even include myself. To get greedy and gluttonous with my prayers. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of them things I think we can all bundle into it. If you take this shit, like I know it might come off sometimes like I'm joking and shit like that. This real shit, like think about that. Like let's not inconvenience people or force them to answer such an asinine question about how they doing. Because if you really cared, if they really care for you to know, they tell you. So let's stop. I ain't saying when you don't feel compelled, but don't make it a fucking regular part of your speech because you don't give a fuck. And it like cheapens asking the people who you really give a fuck about, who you really love, how you doing. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I got only so much brain capacity. Like I don't want to forget something important to listen to some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. Probably need more memory pills, vitamins, and shit like that. But at the end of the day, don't waste your time, man. It's been a while, but it's been a pleasure. I hope you've been enjoying this. I'm going to try to come a whole lot harder because I'm going to be a whole lot more absent in the near and dear future because I got a lot of shit going on. But we're going to keep rolling, though. So, again, whether you listen 6 years, 6 seconds, 6 decades, you know I appreciate you, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for, you know what I'm saying, believing. I want you to have the greatest day possible. I want you to keep living, and I want you to enjoy the holiday season because it's important. It's important that you're happy and enjoy it all the time, man. But we got the little ones looking on now, you know what I'm saying, because it's the holidays. They going to see us and not hurt. Like, I know everybody can't just pull it together and be 100% and act like we the Hulk and strong as hell. We pushing through everything, but let's show love. And I used to end my old show one way, and because I that love came out. Show love to your enemies. Why, Mr. Johnson? Because it hurts them more. Peace be on to you. Happy holidays.